People will say to me all the time, oh, there's an athlete, he's got great physiology, he's got a massive VO2, he's got a really good motor, but can't concentrate or is undisciplined, doesn't listen to the coach. But man, he could be such a success. But you go, but all of those other things, they're just as critical as all the other things that you just mentioned, right? It's almost as though people don't acknowledge the fact that, well, your mental skills, your mental capabilities, your self-awareness, your ability to understand and work with other people, man, they're as vital to your success as being able to, run fast, Step off both feet, throw a long ball, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? Like I was reading a really good article the other day about the All Blacks and, all of the work that they did on that team to help them ensure that they don't choke, that they perform their best in the big matches. And what was interesting about the article is that they started doing a lot more work around mental skills. And at the time they said, right, we've got to see, okay, if we imagine that our performance is about creating, a beautifully cylindrical or circular wheel with all of these spokes, physiology, tactics, strategy, mental skills, conditioning, nutrition, physio, all of that stuff. These are all spokes, okay, to create a perfectly true wheel. And yet they never got the big breakthroughs that they wanted. And then they said, well, mental skills, really, is that a spoke or is that something else? Is that something different? Is it more important than a spoke? And if it's more important than a spoke, what's it become? It becomes the hub. And you think about it. Every single decision that you make is processed by what? Your brain. Everything you do has to come through this. So to not acknowledge that that is the hub of everything that you do, it's not just a piece of the puzzle. It is a major piece of the puzzle. And so you could probably tell me about some players that you've played with, and certainly in the context of the game, there have been players that maybe didn't actually have all of the physical attributes that plenty of others did. But what did they have going for them? Well, they had all that stuff, right?